So today I want to introduce you to the yogic tradition. What is the yogic tradition? Well, this isn't DIY YouTube yoga, and this isn't what you're studying in your local gym class yoga. This is an esteemed tradition that I am lucky enough to be qualified and accredited to teach, but more importantly to be the ambassador for. The yogic tradition changed my life, and it's changing the lives of many of the clients that I'm working with. And essentially what I want to do is pass these ancient Eastern wisdom teachings on to more Westerners, because us Westerners, we seem to really be quite screwy, don't we? We tend to have a lot of well-being problems, and then that exacerbates a lot of things in our life, and we'd really like to be able to attain some sort of joy perhaps inside, some form of well-being. Look, the yogic tradition has created the most enlightened masters that any wisdom path has. That's why it's so ancient. It stood the test of time. Now, to be honest with ourselves, enlightenment's probably not going to be what most of us are aiming for, but we can at least attain joy. And if we can bring those ancient Eastern traditions into Western culture and teach from them, no religion involved, just solid principles that we can build upon in our lives and use to create transformation from within, then we should be able to do it. I see that as one of my life goals, to be able to bring these teachings to a Western audience, and because this is powerful stuff. Our lineage from the yoga, the hatha yoga that we teach here and that we've learned from, is an esteemed lineage, and its base is in the heart of Rishikesh, which is, if you don't know, the yogic capital of the world, the spiritual capital of the world. So I've introduced the yogic tradition's flagship program down below. If you want to take your first steps into an esteemed tradition, a wisdom tradition, the yogic tradition, then you can do so knowing that you're in good hands. It's what I've been teaching my clients for years, and it's also the tradition that I've gone through. The lineage stays exactly the same. It's just now we've got a bit more of a modern twist on things, and we can bring it into everyday life. And that's why, with the help of the living yoga method, the yogic tradition can really come alive in us, and it can be something that can bear huge amounts of fruit, both inwardly but then also outwardly in our life. And so this is why I've set this up. Most of you know me already. I'm Jamie Monday. I'm a qualified and accredited advanced yoga teacher and pranayama teacher. So if you want to find out more about that program, our flagship program, and take the first steps into the yogic tradition, you can find out more about that below. If you're just interested in free content, then stick around, because this is the place for you, because we'll be creating free content here, and of course paid content for those that want to take their journey to the next level, or those who feel like they're being drawn towards a path like this. And you can find all of those paid products on my website. Thanks for listening then. Lots of love. Namaste.